Fed your tomatoes free last week with a banana peel. Now the same orange aisle store, a $300 plant, $49 today. The prices are crashing and they're hiding the codes. Here's the haul. 3 collector plants, a bag of mulch, a bottle of fish feed, a spool of twine, under $40 for the lot. The killer at number 1 isn't a product. It's a 2-digit secret on the price tag. 8 Home Depot finds the orange maze, hopes you walk right past, 3 to skip, and the killer at number 1, the price code trick that turns a $40 sticker into $10. Same Zone 7 backyard, same 30-year-old shovel, real receipts, no affiliates. I walked the aisle, read the tags, double-checked every price. Same store that overcharges if you don't know where to look. Welcome back, Maggie here. The subscribe button under the video keeps me walking these aisles for you. Quick one for the comments. What's the most overpriced thing you ever caught in a garden aisle? Drop it below. I read every one. 3 skips on the way down, too, including the one every deal video gets wrong. Let's get into it. Number 8 first. The find that sounds too good to come from a big box store. Number 8. The rare plant price crash. The collector plants that cost a mortgage payment 2 years ago, now sitting by the bagged mulch. Thai Constellation Monstera. $300 back in 2021. I found one last week, $49, and the tag still read was $79. Pink Princess Philodendron, $32, marked down from $40, with the store card at checkout, $7. A plant collectors used to fight over. But look, White Princess, same shelf, still $90. The crash hasn't reached her yet. Same plant family, different timing. That's the whole trick. The crash rolls through one plant at a time. Thai and pink already fell. White's next. Read the shelf, not the hype. Why now? Tissue culture labs cracked the code, cloning thousands of these in jars. The rare plant flooded the market almost overnight. The folks who paid $300? They funded the lab that made yours cost $30. Patience beat the collectors this time. So grab the ones already crashed. Thai, pink. Skip the ones still holding premium. Wait a season, and white drops too. That's the plants. The real markups hide in the bottles and the bags. Number 7. Number 7. The store brand fish feed, the cheap bottle 2 shelves below the fancy one. Alaska Fish Emulsion, 511, a quart for about $12. Plain fish nitrogen, the same stuff that's greened up gardens for decades. The boutique organic bottle beside it, Neptune's Harvest, runs $30 for the same size. I'll be straight with you, it's a different product. Theirs is a cold process hydrolysate, more phosphorus, gentler. Worth it if you want it. But for raw fish nitrogen at the root zone, the $12 bottle does the job. Dilute a tablespoon per gallon, pour at the base monthly. And if you garden all season, grab the gallon jug, $30, but it's cheaper per ounce than the quart. Number 6. The bagged mulch, $4 a bag, and the nitrogen myth that scares people off the best deal in the yard. Earthgrow shredded bark, $1.50 cubic feet, $3.97 regular. Watch for the spring 5 for $10. That's $2 a bag. Everybody repeats it. Mulch steals nitrogen from your plants. Here's the truth, the bag won't print. The nitrogen only pulls at the thin layer where wood meets soil. Your established roots sit inches below that, untouched. Washington State research backs it. The only time it bites you if you till the mulch into the soil, or mulch tiny seedlings, lay it on top of established beds, you're fine. Underneath, the soil actually gets richer as the bark breaks down. $2 a bag, feeding your dirt while it holds the water in. Hold up. Skip number 1. The mulch that can actually poison a vegetable bed. Dyed mulch, the deep black and red bags. The problem isn't the color, it's where the wood comes from. A lot of colored mulch is ground from recycled construction debris, and some of that old lumber was pressure treated with arsenic and chromium. It can leach into your soil. The fix, natural bark from a named brand, like the Earthgrow. Skip the no-name dyed stuff on a veggie bed. Pretty isn't worth poison. Number 5. The clearance calendar. The 3 weeks a year the home store dumps perennials for pocket change. Late August through October, they rotate out the summer perennials, a 1-gallon coneflower that ran $12 in spring drops to $4. Slightly leggy, maybe a sad leaf. Doesn't matter. The root system's alive and the variety's identical to the spring stock your neighbor paid full price for. Plant it in fall, mulch it heavy, walk away. By next May it's the same size as the $12 spring plant for a third the price. I filled a 40-foot border last October for under $50. The spring nursery quote for the same plants, over $300. They call these non-returns. Translation, alive, healthy, just too late in the season for their margin. Your gain, their write-off. Quick heads up. Tuesday's video. The coffee grounds mistake that killed 3 of my tomato plants. The chemistry the garden blogs got wrong. Subscribe so it shows up. Number 4. The twine aisle swap. Same fiber, 2 aisles, 4 times the price. Natural jute twine in the hardware aisle, 200 feet for about $5. Biodegradable, strong enough for tomato cages and bean trellises. The craft aisle sells the exact same jute, 50 feet, rustic garden label, $18. Same fiber, same diameter, a quarter of the length. One hardware spool ties up a whole garden for a season and rots down clean at the end. The label on the craft shelf is the only thing you're paying extra for. Halfway down, 4 finds in, running total around $30 for the mulch, the fish feed, the twine, and a crashed price plant. The garden center version of the same 4, easily $200. Same shelves, different aisles, 10 times the sticker. Hold that math. If a price tag ever made you put something back and walk out, hit the like button. It keeps this channel pointed at the next markup. Number 3. The Pro Desk Trick. The discount counter most weekend shoppers walk right past. Every Home Depot has a Pro Desk by the contractor entrance, and you do not need a business license to use it. It's open to anyone. Bring a big list, a cartload of mulch, soil, lumber, and ask for a volume quote. They'll price the bulk order down, sometimes well below shelf. Straight talk, it's not 10 items, automatic 15%. It runs through their volume pricing program and it kicks in on the size of the order, not a magic number. But for a big spring haul, it's free money the garden center can't match. They don't have a Pro Desk. The savings live in the wrong aisle at the right store. One more, their price match. Heads up, they dropped the old beat it by 10% deal back in February. Now it's a straight match. Show a lower advertised price at Lowe's. They meet it. No bonus 10 anymore. Don't quote the old rule at the register and look silly. Skip number 2. The plant they put right by the front door. A $300 specimen, camellia, front and center. You see it first. Suddenly the $40 shrub feels like a steal. That's an anchor price. Pure retail psychology. The expensive plant isn't there to sell, it's there to reset what reasonable feels like in your head. The fix, ignore the showcase by the door. Walk straight to the back wall, the clearance racks, the marked down carts. That's where the $4 deals live. Number 2. The tag that looks like a deal but isn't, the one most shoppers misread completely. A yellow tag means clearance, they're moving it out, but a new lower price tag is something else entirely. New lower price is just the regular price. Lowered could be a wholesale change, an open box, a rebate. It's not a markdown countdown, it won't keep dropping. The clearance tag does keep dropping. So when you spot yellow, don't grab on the color alone. Flip to the price. The last 2 digits tell you how deep it's going. Skip number 3. The penny deal chase everyone online swears by. Yes, some items ring up for a single cent. It's a real signal. The system flagged it to pull from the shelf. But here's what the videos won't tell you. The store does not have to sell it to you. Plenty of folks get refused at the register or have it taken from their hands. Chase pennies for fun, not for a plan. The killer at number 1. Stick around. Once you see it, you'll never read a clearance tag the same way again. Number 1. The killer. The price tag decode, the 2 digits at the end of the price that tell you exactly how deep the discount goes. On a clearance tag, the cents aren't random, they're a stage code. The deal hunters cracked it years ago. The store never officially confirmed a word of it. A price ending in 06, that's an early markdown. Roughly 25% off, good, but not the bottom. There's room for it to fall further. A price ending in 03, that's the floor. The deepest the store usually goes, often 50 to 75% off. You see O3 on something you want, grab it. That's the whole game. Read the sense, not the sticker shock. Same skill that told you Thai Constellation at 49 was a real crash, not the old price. And a price of 1 cent, a penny? That's the pull flag from skip number 3. Real? But the store can refuse it. Don't build your trip around it. One honest catch. 06. 6 weeks isn't a law. Stores move at their own pace. I've seen 06 gone in days and 06 sit a year. The cents tell you the stage, not a timer. And the yellow sticker only says clearance. It doesn't tell you the stage. The color gets you to stop. The last 2 digits tell you whether to buy. So the move, spot yellow, flip the tag, read the cents. 03, it's the floor, it goes in the cart. 06, you can gamble and wait. That's the decode. I priced a $60 planter down to 14 last fall reading that code. 03 on the tag. Same planter, full price, 2 aisles over. Save this video. You'll want the 03 trick in your pocket the next time you hit the clearance rack. Future you will thank present you. The bigger truth. The store counts on you reading the big number and ignoring the small one. The whole markup machine runs on you not looking at 2 digits. My neighbor laughed when I started flipping tags in the garden aisle. This spring she texts me a photo from the store. Found an 03? Is this the one? It was. Quick recap. Top 3, pick 3, and you walk out for the price of 1 branded bag. If you only do 1, learn the 03 code killer at number 1. It pays you back on every clearance rack in the store. Forever. Costs nothing to know. Add a second, the crashed collector plants? Thai Constellation, Pink Princess, a $300 plant for $30, while the lab flood windows open. Round out with 3 the $4 bark mulch. Ignore the nitrogen myth, skip the dyed stuff, feed your soil for $2 a bag on the spring deal. Starter 3, the code's free, a crashed plant's 30, a season of mulch is 20, $50. The boutique version of this trip, north of 300. The full 8 finds around $40 at the Orange store last Saturday. The garden center equivalent over 250. Saved better than 200 on identical plants, identical fish, nitrogen, identical bark, same store, different aisles. The sticker doesn't know what the plant's worth, only you do. They call the cheap aisle non-margin. I call it the aisle that pays for the rest of my garden. Beautiful gardens never needed a boutique store. They needed somebody to walk past the price anchor and read the last 2 digits on the tag. The cheapest tag in the store was the one they hoped you'd never learn to read. Tuesday, the coffee grounds mistake that killed 3 of my tomato plants, and the Fix the Garden blogs got wrong. End screen tiles up, tap it. Smart dollars, real gardens, verified receipts. Drop a comment. Which aisle should I decode next? The tools, the soil, the seed rack? I read every one. I'll see you Tuesday.